Many motorists around the globe had soft spots in their hearts for the legendary Ford Fiesta, a tiny hatchback that was instantly recognizable. Its fun driving experience, low price tag, and agile handling earned it high marks. A large hole appeared in Ford's lineup, though, when the company announced its discontinuation. After the Fiesta's demise, many of its devoted followers pondered what, if anything, Ford could provide to replace the cherished vehicle. The solution arrived in the shape of the Ford Puma, a small crossover that aimed to maintain the Fiesta's character while catering to current drivers' needs for increased interior room, adaptability, and technological amenities. Even in the year 2025, the debate of whether the most recent Puma version maintains the same level of quality as its forerunner or fails to compete in the crossover market persists. We'll compare the 2025 Ford Puma to its competitors in terms of its designs, technologies, performance, and driving experiences by digging into the specifics. Design cues that have defined this crossover since its return are continued in the 2025 Ford Puma. Though minor, the revisions help to keep the Puma looking modern even after a second look. The relocation of the Ford emblem to the front grille center is one of the most striking visual alterations. Although it's only a minor adjustment, moving the front fascia to a more contemporary spot makes a big difference. With its clean lines and athletic style, the Puma has stayed mostly unchanged over the years. Nevertheless, customers will have more leeway to personalize their vehicles with the 2025 model year's redesigned wheel designs and a handful of new color possibilities. With their slightly redesigned LED headlights and taillights, the car's front and back ends now appear sharper and more aggressive. These minor adjustments breathe new life into the Puma, without drastically altering the iconic style that first drew in fans. Because of its small size, the Puma is well suited for city driving and can easily maneuver through narrow streets and parking garages. The Puma may be little in stature, but its high stance and striking design elements make it an intimidating sight on the road. The 2025 Ford Puma's plethora of standard electronics is immediately apparent upon entering the vehicle. With the introduction of a new 12-inch touchscreen display, which takes center stage on the dashboard, Ford has substantially improved the infotainment system for this model year. The newest version of Ford's SYNC4 system, which powers this screen, has better voice recognition capabilities, a more user-friendly design, and quicker reaction times. You can easily connect your smartphone for navigation, music, and hands-free conversation thanks to the system's smooth integration with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. A lot of people are on opposite sides of the climate control issue. Even though the new infotainment system is great for techies, prior models included physical buttons that drivers could use to quickly and easily change the fan speed and temperature while on the road. The touchscreen interface makes accessing these controls more difficult, particularly when making quick modifications. More and more car companies are adopting touchscreen controls. Thus, this shift is reflective of that trend. But some drivers may long for the old days of physical buttons, with their tactile feedback and ease of use. The 2025 Puma's cabin is sturdy and practical, but it doesn't live up to premium standards when it comes to materials. The dashboard and center console are only two examples of the many surfaces that are composed of harsh plastic and take away from the overall impression of luxury. For a little crossover, this might be fine, but there are alternatives with nicer cabins that cost around the same. However, when it comes to functionality, the Puma really shines. It has a large trunk that can hold 456 liters of baggage and plenty of other storage possibilities. The back seats can be pulled down to increase the cargo compartment to a whopping 1,216 liters, perfect for individuals who require even more space. Another distinctive Puma element that Ford has kept is the Megabox trunk. This deep storage bin, tucked away under the trunk floor, is ideal for storing items that are either too tall to fit in the trunk or are prone to getting soiled, such muddy boots or damp sporting equipment. A drain plug is included with the Megabox, making it even easier to clean and rinse out. In the 2025 Puma, Ford has significantly improved the driver's display, swapping out the smaller screens from previous versions for a bigger 12.8-inch digital instrument cluster. The new screen is easier on the eyes and quicker to react, giving drivers access to more data with a single glance. A clear and easy-to-read format is used for everything from navigation prompts to real-time fuel efficiency data. Whether it's navigation, driving performance, or entertainment information, drivers can customize the display to their tastes. A more contemporary and streamlined design is now seen on the steering wheel as well. Although you may experience some initial discomfort with the new design, you will find that it is highly useful and provides excellent comfort once you are driving. Without taking their hands off the wheel, drivers can handle numerous features thanks to the logical placement of the buttons. Ford is aiming to improve the driving experience by making the cabin more driver-centric, and the new wheel design is a part of that endeavor. Those who have driven prior iterations of the Ford Puma will recognize the engines offered by the 2025 model year. Two power outputs minus 123 and 153 horsepower are offered for the base engine, which is a 1.0-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder EcoBoost. This engine is well suited for both city driving and highway cruising because to its reputation for a good mix of efficiency and performance. Although it may feel a little lacking when completely laden with passengers or baggage, the engine provides decent acceleration, particularly in the more powerful variant. The Puma ST PowerShift is Ford's solution for anyone seeking a touch extra performance. The vehicle in question is equipped with a mild hybrid system, a 7-speed automatic transmission, and a 1.0-liter engine that produces 168 horsepower. Drivers looking for a bit more thrill might consider this option, as it provides a discernible performance gain over the normal models, though it falls short of the power of the now discontinued Puma ST. Regrettably, the high-performance Puma ST is currently out of stock. It had a manual transmission and 197 horsepower. Those who love the more athletic aspect of Puma's collections will be disappointed to hear this. The ST PowerShift, on the other hand, offers a respectable blend of power and fuel economy, so it serves most drivers well. In keeping with the theme of fuel economy, the 2025 Puma has engine designs that prioritize efficiency. Reduced fuel economy is one benefit of the ST PowerShift mild hybrid technology, which recovers energy from braking and uses it to assist the engine during acceleration. Although it lacks the sophistication of a true hybrid, this technology increases efficiency significantly without negatively impacting performance. Ford Puma handling has always been a highlight, and that won't change for the 2025 model year. Particularly on twisty roads, the Puma's small dimensions and finely adjusted suspension make it an absolute delight to drive. Even at greater speeds, the car's quick handling and solid, steady ride make it a pleasure to drive. Also noteworthy is the ride quality. The suspension dampens road irregularities and bumps without making the vehicle feel floating or excessively soft. One of the best things about the Puma is how it handles on the road. It's agile compared to other crossovers. No matter if you're zipping through congested city streets or tearing up country roads, the Puma will keep you entertained and engaged the whole way. There are 4 basic trim levels to pick from in the 2025 Ford Puma: Titanium, ST Line, ST Line X, and the performance-focused ST. Each trim level provides a unique combination of amenities and style, so customers may find the perfect model for them. Dual screens, alloy wheels, LED lighting, and various driving modes are standard on the about 25,800 pounds base model. For anyone seeking an affordable trim with a decent mix of features, this is the perfect choice. The sportier appearance is enhanced by this trim level's bigger wheels, aggressive body kit, and marginally harsher suspension. For drivers looking for a little more flair and power without really committing to the ST model, it's a fantastic alternative. Powered boot lid, wireless charging, and improved interior materials are some of the new convenience features included to the ST Line X, which expands upon the ST line. This trim level is ideal for individuals who value opulence without compromising on style. The ST trim level caters to those who are passionate about performance with its sport-tuned suspension, aggressive body design, and performance seats. Those who enjoy driving can still find plenty of thrills, even though it lacks the raw power of the discontinued Puma ST. Continuing in the same vein as its forerunners, the 2025 Ford Puma provides a balanced offering that integrates cutting-edge technology, practicality, and engaging driving dynamics. Although it falls short in terms of raw performance compared to the previous Puma ST model, the new ST PowerShift offers an excellent compromise between the two. Though it may lack the high-end trimmings of some rivals, the cabin is roomy and functional, and clever touches like the Megabox increase the vehicle's adaptability. With just the right amount of modern touches, the outside design manages to seem chic even in a congested marketplace. In sum, the 2025 Ford Puma is an admirable carryover from the Fiesta and an example of Ford's ongoing commitment to producing entertaining, functional, and technologically advanced automobiles. Whether you're a city dweller, an occasional explorer, or simply in the market for a stylish and competent crossover, the Puma is an excellent choice. From its inception as a cherished coupe in the late 1990s to its most recent iteration in 2025, the Ford Puma has had an intriguing metamorphosis, transitioning into a refined subcompact crossover. The evolution of the Puma from a compact sports coupe to a spacious crossover showcases Ford's skill in meeting consumer needs while staying true to the original design that won over fans. Today, we'll take a closer look at the newest Ford Puma model and see how it blends old-school charm with cutting-edge technology through its history, design, and innovative features. Introduced in the late 90s as a sporty coupe for thrill seekers, the Ford Puma quickly became a fan favorite. Perched atop the Ford Fiesta underpinnings, the Puma radiated athleticism and nimble handling. Thanks to its appealing driving dynamics and reasonable pricing, it swiftly gained a devoted following. The coupe, which came with a variety of engines, allowed people to get into sports cars without breaking the bank. It was a delight to drive, especially on twisty roads, because to its small size, lightweight construction, and precise driving. A lot of people thought the Puma was the ideal sports car since it was both functional and entertaining to drive. But Ford decided to stop making the Puma because people started preferring bigger cars, such as SUVs and crossovers. Many enthusiasts were sad to see this model go because they admired how it combined sportiness and practicality. However, the tale was far from over. By the 2020s, the car industry has undergone a sea change. Due to their appealing blend of utility, good looks, and cutting-edge technology, compact SUVs and crossovers exploded in popularity. Ford saw this change coming and revived the Puma, reimagining it as a subcompact crossover. Taking the risk by reimagining the Puma in this way proved fruitful. The second-gen Puma was an excellent compromise between the sporty styling of the first and the utility of contemporary SUVs. The second-generation Puma was an instant success when it hit the market thanks to its innovative features, cutting-edge technology, and daring style. While it kept some of the original's athletic qualities, it was now ready to take on the expanding small SUV market. Keeping with this trend, the 2025 Ford Puma is an innovative crossover that aims to please a diverse group of consumers with its cutting-edge styling, cutting-edge technology, and exceptional performance. Continuing on its predecessor's successful formula, the 2025 Ford Puma introduces a new degree of daring and futuristic design. The 2025 model expertly combines its athletic past with contemporary design features, making it a head-turner wherever it goes. Its eye-catching front-end design is one of the new Puma's most noticeable features. The new mesh design on the 2025 Puma's grille gives the vehicle a muscular yet refined appearance. The headlights blend in with the bodywork in a crisp and angular fashion. These headlights include dynamic light sequences that make the car look more energetic and lively. Accurately shaped air intakes in the front bumper boost the car's aerodynamic performance and add to its aesthetic value. The Puma's roofline gradually slopes to produce a sleek and athletic profile, and the vehicle retains a coupe-like shape when viewed from the side. Even when the car is at a complete standstill, the strong character lines that run along its sides give the impression that it is moving. The big alloy wheels add to the Puma's striking good looks and athletic posture. As an understated tribute to Puma's athletic heritage, the frameless side mirrors complement the rest of the design. This vehicle's combination of sportiness and practicality is sure to appeal to anyone seeking the best of both worlds. The Puma maintains its impressive athletic style in the back. In keeping with the rest of the design, the taillights are slim, pointed, and spread out horizontally across the vehicle's rear. The car's performance capabilities are hinted at by the sturdy rear bumper, which features integrated diffusers. Not only do these diffusers make the Puma look more sporty, but they also make it more aerodynamic. A rear spoiler improves the vehicle's aerodynamics and puts the finishing touch to its sporty appearance. With the storied Ford emblem prominently displayed above it, the trunk is seamlessly blended into the design. The 2025 Ford Puma stands out in the subcompact crossover industry thanks to its flawlessly modern and sporty external design. The 2025 Ford Puma has an interior that any techie would swoon over. With a variety of high-tech innovations that improve the driving experience, the cabin is created with functionality and comfort in mind. A huge, high-resolution touchscreen serves as the nerve center of the cabin, allowing the driver to adjust the temperature and navigate the vehicle. The touchscreen's responsiveness and user-friendliness make it a breeze to operate. Every driver can find their ideal configuration in the digital instrument cluster's extensive layout customization options. The soft-touch plastics and fine upholstery throughout the cabin lend a touch of luxury, and the materials utilized are of high quality. Sporty and supportive, the chairs are ideal for lengthy car rides. The Puma has an ergonomically sound cabin that will accommodate your every need, whether you're on the way to the office or for a leisurely weekend drive. The 2025 Puma's SYNC 5 infotainment system is one of the highlights of the vehicle. Voice recognition, wireless connectivity, and the ability to get updates over the air are all features of this high-tech device. All of the features are easily accessible because to the intuitive design of the interface, which includes big icons and a snappy touchscreen. In addition to the SYNC 5 system, there is a high-quality audio system that provides crystal-clear sound. The audio quality is excellent for any kind of listening, be it music or a hands-free phone call. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both wirelessly supported by the system, so you can easily connect your smartphone and use all of your favorite apps while you're on the go. The 2025 Ford Puma's performance is the crowning glory, yet its design and technology are also noteworthy. So that every driver may find an engine that suits their demands, Ford has outfitted the Puma with a variety of alternatives that blend efficiency with performance. The 2025 Puma's entry-level model features a mild hybrid powertrain that consists of a 1.0-liter EcoBoost engine and an electric motor. With its 153 horsepower, this power plant provides quick acceleration and steady power output. The Puma is great for both short trips around town and longer road trips because to its mild hybrid technology, which helps increase fuel economy. An SD version, tuned for maximum performance, is available for the 2025 Puma for individuals seeking an adrenaline rush behind the wheel. A 2.0-liter turbocharged engine producing 197 horsepower powers this variant. With its sport-tuned suspension, quicker acceleration, and sharper handling, the SD variant is an absolute joy to drive, whether you're navigating winding roads or cruising down the highway. The SD variant has a number of upgrades that make it more powerful, such as bigger brakes, a more aggressive exhaust, and more input when you turn the wheel. Whether you're taking the Puma for a spin on the track or cruising down your favorite back roads, these elements come together to make every ride an exciting and entertaining adventure. The 2025 Ford Puma is amazing not only in looks and performance, but also in functionality and adaptability. The Puma's small profile makes it easier to maneuver in confined areas, and the bike's tall ride height improves visibility. Not only can passengers stretch out in comfort, but there's also plenty of room for goods. The 456-liter trunk space is more than sufficient for daily necessities. With the back seats folded down, the cargo area grows to a roomy 1,216 liters, perfect for those bigger goods. Puma owners can rest easy knowing that their wet or soiled belongings will stay dry in the unique Megabox storage compartment designed by Ford. Thanks to its drain plug, the 2025 Ford Puma exemplifies how to combine a sporting past with cutting-edge technology and everyday utility. Every kind of driver will find something they love about the Puma, thanks to its beautiful look, cutting-edge interior, and outstanding performance options. Whether it's the Puma's modern design, innovative features, or exhilarating ride, it will be an unforgettable experience. As a subcompact crossover, the 2025 Ford Puma is prepared to compete with its daring design, cutting-edge technology, and adaptable performance. It is a car that is proud of its heritage while also boldly planning for the future. Whether you're a die-hard Puma fan or just getting into the brand, you're going to love this updated version. Many people all across the globe had a soft spot for the Ford Fiesta because of how iconic it was as a compact hatchback. The agile handling, reasonable price, and enjoyable ride were some of the compliments. But there was a big hole in Ford's lineup when the company revealed it was discontinuing. When the Fiesta was suddenly discontinued, Many of its devoted supporters were forced to ponder what, if anything, Ford could provide in its stead. The Ford Puma was the solution. It was a small crossover that aimed to be as fun as the Fiesta, but with more room, more options, and more contemporary features to satisfy modern drivers. Now we're in the year 2025, and the big question is, has Puma failed in the crossover market, or has the newest version lived up to the hype? Let's take a closer look at the 2025 Ford Puma to compare it with similar vehicles and see how it rates in terms of style, technology, acceleration, and comfort. Following in the footsteps of its reappearance, the 2025 Ford Puma maintains the crossover's distinctive design language. The improvements may not be noticeable at first, but they help to keep the Puma looking modern and up-to-date. Moving the Ford emblem to its current, more prominent location in the middle of the front grille is one of the most eye-catching design alterations. Although this shifting is minor, it contributes to a more contemporary look for the front fascia. The Puma's characteristic athletic silhouette and clean lines have stayed mostly unchanged over the years. But purchasers may now personalize their vehicles with a few additional color options and redesigned wheel designs for the 2025 model year. The car's front and back ends now appear sharper and more aggressive thanks to the slightly redesigned LED headlights and taillights. Although these alterations are not drastic, they do offer the Puma a new appearance that is in keeping with its iconic style. The Puma is perfect for city driving because of its small size, which makes it easy to maneuver in crowded areas and limited parking spots. Nevertheless, the Puma's high stance and striking design elements allow it to provide a formidable presence on the road, even though it is rather small. As soon as you enter inside the 2025 Ford Puma, the wealth of available technologies will grab your attention. This model year, Ford has revamped the infotainment system with a new 12-inch touchscreen display that takes center stage on the dashboard, enhanced voice recognition, quicker response times, and a more user-friendly interface are all features of Ford's newest SoINC4 system, which powers this screen. Thanks to the system's tight integration with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, you can easily link your smartphone for hands-free calling, music streaming, and navigation. Even if the new infotainment system is great for techies, some people aren't happy about the decision to put the climate settings on the touchscreen. In earlier versions, drivers had the convenience of physical buttons to quickly and easily control the temperature and fan settings, all while behind the wheel. Nowadays, you have to use the touchscreen to access these functions, which can be a pain, particularly when you need to make quick modifications. The shift toward touchscreen controls is a larger trend in the car industry, and this modification is reflective of that. But not every motorist is on board with the change. Some may long for the old-fashioned ease and satisfying click of buttons. Although it serves its purpose, the 2025 Puma's cabin doesn't live up to premium standards when it comes to materials. The rough plastic used for several surfaces, including the center console and dashboard, takes away from the luxurious impression. Although this may be considered adequate for a tiny crossover, there are alternatives in the market that provide more luxurious cabins for the same price range. The Puma, on the other hand, is very functional, with a large trunk that can hold 456 liters of freight and several other storage spaces. With the ability to fold down the rear seats, the cargo compartment can be expanded to an amazing 1,216 liters, providing even more room for anyone in need. The Puma exclusive Megabox storage container is also a Ford trademark, ideally suited for storing taller objects or anything prone to dirtiness, like muddy boots or damp sporting equipment. This deep storage bin is tucked away beneath the trunk floor. The included drain plug makes cleaning and rinsing the Megabox a breeze. The 2025 Puma's driver's display is an obvious improvement over previous models, thanks to Ford's decision to install a bigger 12.8-inch digital instrument cluster in place of the smaller screens. With its improved clarity and responsiveness, the new display provides drivers with a plethora of information that can be seen at a glance. Everything is laid out in a neat and legible manner, from the navigational instructions to the real-time data on fuel efficiency. If the driver wants to pay more attention to navigation, driving performance, or entertainment data, they can adjust the display to their liking using the available customization options.